What do you got? What do you got on Ohio State as they enter this off week?
I think it's a really interesting moment in time for Ohio State. Is this like as talented as maybe the 2015 team, the one that lost to Michigan State and didn't go all the way, which was recognized kind of there as the most talented team in the last decade? Probably not. But I think two things have stood out when you take sort of a halftime look at the Buckeyes. One is that with Jackson Smith and Jigba dinged up and really only playing like less than an entire game of football because the injury early against Notre Dame and played limited snaps against Toledo. Marvin Harrison Jr. is, to me, the second best sophomore in the country behind Caleb Williams. The NFL is salivating over Marvin Harrison Jr. He is physically an unbelievable specimen. His work ethic is through the roof. Some of those older receivers who went through last year, Olave, Wilson, they credit Marvin Harrison Jr. for their work ethic. So he came in, took 5-star All-American type guys and pushed them and made them better. And as a physical skill set goes, now this is not a knock on Marvin Harrison Sr., who I actually went to college with and I think is one of the great receivers we've watched in the last generation. He was not a physical specimen. Like walking off the bus, he looked, I think, 5'11", 6 foot, like in the, 200. He was not Randy Moss or somebody like that, who was just like a 6'5" freak. Marvin Harrison Jr. has the genetics, that element of it. I mean, he is just a mauler, ball hawk, 6'3", massive, strong, cut guy. So he has all the intangibles, and he's shown that through his production this season. And then obviously, the tactical stuff that he's gotten from his dad, what's the word I'm looking for? Technical stuff. Yeah. He's got all that learned with a better physical package. But it was interesting talking to some Ohio State people this week about what makes this team different and what's given this team a little bit of an edge. Because it's always just, with teams as talented, it's always such an interesting, there's always such a thin line between what makes a team work and what doesn't. And I've had a few people mention it to me this year that Cade Stover, the tight end, has really made a huge difference, Rece, in this Buckeye team. He's been fairly productive, right? Now he's not been Michael Mayer productive or Brock, Bowers productive, but he has been productive. He's caught a couple touchdowns. He's been a nice player, but what he has done is proven with his 16 catches, 2 touchdowns. He's averaging 13 yards a catch. He has proven that they have a legitimate threat from that position. And I was told basically opposing teams can't go single high because they have to honor him in the passing game.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.